All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports, continuing right along here with our 2022 official season sim. We have reached the playoffs. This is the third playoff game to happen. It's another NFC Wildcard matchup here, and it is a matchup of traditional Thanksgiving powers, of course. It feels like a weird Thanksgiving anomaly here as we've got Cowboys and Lions playing each other here today. And excited to bring this one to you. The Lions won the NFC South at 10-7. And the Cowboys finished second at 11-6 behind the Giants, who are the number 2 seed in the league. So pretty wild things happening, but excited to bring this one to you. We know we saw Baker Mayfield for a while as the Lions quarterback. Now back to Jared Goff. So we'll see how Jared does today. Kit, how we doing today?
Doing well. Obviously, this is an exciting matchup here. We got a young, frisky Lions squad here that obviously did good things in our sim and coming away with the NFC North victory to gain home field advantage here. Going up against Dallas, who many would say are either at the very end or at least near the end of a window of opportunity. So certainly an interesting matchup here today.
Indeed. All right, welcome in, Luke. Luke, one of our resident Cowboy fans. 504, welcome in as well. Going to get a holding on the opening kickoff on Jermaine Waller, who actually I think I saw that he retired from football. He's a rookie from Virginia Tech, so I'll have to get him out of the league. I think I saw that he just decided to retire from football. First play of the day, DeAndre Swift up the middle. He'll get 6 yards on his first touch. So again, talked a little bit about it in the opening. Lions won a pretty sloppy NFC North. Again, partially thanks to Baker Mayfield, who was the quarterback, and I think went 4-1 over the time that we had decided to put him on the Lions. But obviously Jared Goff accounting for those other 5 or 6 wins that they got. So you certainly can't count them out. Again, a young, hungry defense. We've sort of dubbed them the young Cubs, the Lion Cubs. So they've got a lot of young, talented players, and Dan Campbell sort of molding them into his image, if you will. And then if you go exactly on the other side of it, you got Dak, you got Zeke, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Michael Gallup, you got all the weapons. A very speedy Micah Parsons as well on this side of the ball. So it'll be interesting to see here who flexes their muscles a little bit harder. Left side got it right at the sticks. That's Hawkinson, and they're going to give it to him. First down, Lions. TJ Hawkinson converting there for the Lions. Which bro are you referring to there, Luke? That's Khalif Raymond across the middle, and he's got a first down. Excuse me, St. Brown. Sorry, not Raymond. St. Brown.
Waller, the rookie that retired before he even started.
Oh, maybe yes. Maybe that's what you mean, Waller. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a medical thing or whatever. Johnson. Jamison Williams with his first catch of the day, and he's got a first down. So already quickly Goff 5 for 5 on this opening drive, trying to prove me. Oh, okay, Waller, gotcha. Trying to prove me wrong that I don't know what I'm talking about. Long throw, levels concept, wide open. DJ Chark, do inside the 15. First down, Lions to the red zone.
Yeah, Chark just creating really nice separation there on the break as he opened up the gap between him and the defender, and then a really nice throw from Goff to just lay it right in there.
This looked like a little one-handed catch there, too. Brought it back in with the second. Welcome back, Fellegren. Go Browns. Appreciate you being on with us for a second one. It's all right, Luke. There's no judgment here, you know that. They're sitting up screen right side. Swift's got it to the 10. Inside the 10, DeAndre Swift give him the 8, and Goff is very quickly 7 for 7 on this opening drive.
And a rarity there, bit of a rarity there to have a successful screen here in Madden of late.
Indeed. And it looks like they're going to try to set up another one, but swatted away by DeMarcus Lawrence. He finished second to Myles Garrett in the overall sack numbers for the league, albeit 20 behind Myles, but he was still second in that category. Goff now in trouble. Now he'll roll away. Tristan Hill chases, and Goff will just throw it out of bounds. His first, actually second incompletion. And very sadly, this drive will stall out at about the 8-yard line, and Seibert will have to come in for the first points of the game.
Yeah, obviously 504, I'm presuming you're talking about DJ Chark. Obviously here on the channel, we were advocates of that particular move, as we even picked him up in free agency before we knew really what was going to shake out in free agency. So we were hopeful here as well that DJ might end up a Brown, but certainly happy for him as in the Lions uniform. I think that's a good home for him, and I hope he has success there.
Absolutely. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Here's a look at Dak's numbers on the year again. They were very much paced by a resurged Ezekiel Elliott with over 1,500 yards on the ground and led all runners with 21 touchdowns. He's going to run right side. Ball's out. He's got to be down, though. Picked up by the Lions.
Yeah, he was certainly down here, so this one's not going to amount to much, but a little bit of excitement there as there was a bit of a scrum for the ball.
It is fallen on and picked up by the Lions. I'm not touching the controller. I'm not trying to screw up any booth reviews here. That's why you're watching this replay 13 times. And now looking at Goff in the huddle. There he comes. I say, sometimes if I touch it, I can get it to not do it. And here comes the booth review. He was very much down knee and elbow before that thing popped out.
Oh yeah,
Alex Anzalone. Anzalone was the one in the process.
He was knee, elbow, ball coming out after his back was practically down on the ground. It was very late.
Hey Rick, welcome back in.
Now I understand it if it's a bang play, but sometimes man goes a little extreme on calling it a fumble.
That's right. Let it play out. Let it play out. Fix it later. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 now. Second play of the game. They'll stretch it to Zeke. He'll cut back over the middle, pushes the line a little bit for 3 more yards, setting up a 3rd and 4 for Zeke Elliott. Right side firing, sideline, caught, but then knocked out of his hands. How about that shoulder shove right in the back of Michael Gallup, who's sporting the number 1 here now. And Gallup can't bring it in, incomplete. And a punt for the Cowboys. Yeah, Wendell, several of us have sort of adopted, even before we put Baker Mayfield on the Lions, we sort of adopted the Lions as a underdog NFC team that some of us decided we wanted to root for. And they've been fun to watch for sure, now getting the football back up 3-0. Left side, quick out route, TJ Hawkinson, and he'll get a few yards before Curse brings him to the ground. 2nd and 3.
Well, and also they've got some similarities to the Browns just in their efforts to come back from, the 0 for season. The Lions also shared an 0 for season earlier, a little bit before the Browns, but still have been struggling to recover from that stretch. Another team that has never been in a Super Bowl. Like the Browns, so certainly a team that you can root for. I think as a Browns, considering they're on a similar trajectory, starting to finally improve it, and go figure. John Dorsey is there, and some other Browns that have been. Seibert is there, so the guys that Dorsey brought along, but certainly some similarities to to the success that the Browns have enjoyed. Hopefully they'll see some of the same stuff there in Detroit.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously a similar type city, very blue collar, live and die with their football team as well.
Yep.
All right, unfortunately that long sack will push them too far back. Short gain on 3rd and long. We'll set up a 4th and 15 and very likely a punt here. Feels like for the Lions, that ceiling is going to be Jared Goff, and just how well can he play, and does that accomplish the goals that they're willing to accomplish, or are they going to eventually need to make a change there?
Right.
All right, 1st and 10. Dak now rolling to the right side. Watch out, pressure coming. It's one of the Oquaras. It's Romeo, and he'll do a little jig at the 3-yard line. Big sack for the Lions, their first of the game. Speeding up on that right tackle over there. Looks like Terrence Steele, number 78 there in your picture. You can see Romeo Okwara getting around him nicely, and Dak has nowhere to go but down.
And partly, too, that was Dak's movement, putting him outside of the line of trajectory there, making it easier for Okoro to get around.
Give it up the middle. Oh, sweet broken tackle by Zeke. Steps out of it, and he'll give up past the 10 to the 12-yard line. Good run there to set up a 3rd and 10. So, Wendell, the Lions actually don't have a better record, but the Lions won their division, and the Cowboys did not. So, technically, as the division winners, the Lions get to host the playoff game. And because the Cowboys actually came in 2nd in the division because of how well the Giants played, they are technically the worse seed, even though they have a better record. Offsides. Haven't seen offsides in a long time. It's the rookie Aiden Hutchinson who will be offsides. Then I'll give him a free 5 yards, 1st and 5. I don't know if we've seen offsides in years on the sim.
Yeah, it's been quite some time.
All right, Prescott back to pass. Little slant across the middle. That's the rookie Jalen Tolbert, South Alabama product. And he's got a nice first down to the 38 after that short 1st and 5 attempt here as Dak is moving the sticks. Remember, he got sacked all the way back to the 3 before this thing started. There's a throw to the left side, CeeDee Lamb, and he's up into into Lion territory, rather, to the 47-yard line. 15 yards on that completion to CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver 1 here. Had a very, very good season for Dak Prescott as wide receiver number 1. Again, you don't go 11 and 6 without having some solid players.
Yeah, and Zeke Elliott, a big part of that too. He's been resurgent for this Dallas Cowboys squad, and not even as much Pollard as you might expect based on what the real Dallas Cowboys have been doing with those running backs.
That's right, Wendell. That would be pretty wild if somehow the Browns and the Lions met in the Super Bowl. It'd be definitely a throwback to yesteryear. 3rd and 3. Dak firing left side. Got his man. First down, CeeDee Lamb to the 31-yard line. So a good drive here by the Cowboys. Again, remember, they had a 2nd and very long after Dak got sacked all the way back to their own 3, and they have driven it all the way back down now deep into Detroit territory. They'll try to stretch it this time, and they'll lose a yard. Jeffrey Okudah, as well as former Baltimore Raven Deshaun Elliott in there on the tackle. Hi, Karen. Welcome in.
Yeah, nice little edge support from the secondary out there, ensuring contain. Nicely done.
Looks like a little RPO. Left side picked. He jumps the route. Can he go? Oh, he ran right into the player.
I thought he had the lane. I thought he had the lane for sure.
Too. Orariwe picks it off. That was a little RPO because you saw Dak hesitate and then quickly threw it left side to CeeDee Lamb. And absolutely jumped, and I thought he was going to go. Instead, he ran right into Tyron Smith, the left tackle. Oh well, first down for the Lions nonetheless. May have had a touchdown had he been able to stick closer to the sidelines. And there's that young Lion Cub defense balling out again.
Sure are.
There's Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he's got near a first down, give him 9.5 for a 2nd and inches. Well, of course we would want the Browns to win in the Browns-Lions Super Bowl, regardless of how much some of us like the Lions. Up the middle, Swift. Big run into Cowboy territory. He'll go from 44 to 44 on the other side of the field, and that may do it for quarter number 1 unless Goff decides to snap this here with about 6 seconds to go. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Here, rather, 4-3, and he will snap it. Back to pass, Goff. Last play of the quarter. Firing right side. Caught, coming back to the football. That's DJ Chark, do. First down marker was where he caught the football. We'll see what kind of position they give him, and they'll give him the first down. Yeah, if I had left him with him and then they played him in the Super Bowl, that would have been even wilder. Instead, we tried to stay with reality and we put him on the Panthers. He played a couple games and then unfortunately lost in Week 18, which negated their chance to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a must-win for them, and sadly,
we didn't know at the time, but apparently it was a must-win for them. It was. But it was also a must-win for the Saints. So, and they got in and then promptly got beaten by the Buccaneers. Another first down throw and catch here as they have been throwing the football a bunch. 16 throws, just 4 runs. Here's Hawkinson. First down, 10 to the 5. T.J. Hawkinson, first down and goal for the Lions. Hawkinson, one of those very talented Iowa tight ends, the new tight end U, Iowa.
That's right. Freiermuth, Hawkinson, a bunch of guys coming out of there.
No, Freiermuth, Penn State.
Oh,
Hawkinson
you're right.
and Noah Fant. Yeah,
Fant. No, you're right. I was wrong Big Ten
Big
school
Ten,
there.
we could say it. Big
There's
Ten
been a bunch
tight
of
end.
Big Ten
Big Tens are tight end
so,
U, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, give it up the middle to the fullback, left side, touchdown, Lions into the end zone. Jefferson, I think he's actually just a backup running back, lined up as a fullback, Jamar Jefferson out of Oregon State, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. They take a 9-0 lead.
Indeed. Wasn't Irv Smith also Iowa? Or is he?
No, I think he's Alabama.
Was he?
I think he was Alabama. Irv Smith, I think, was Alabama. 10-0 now. Lions with all the momentum and a 10-point lead. 12:50 to go in the first half. And again, credit their defense there as they ran that RPO, and Dak Prescott threw it right to the cornerback, who made a great play. Give him the football back, get 7 points off the turnover. That's some winning football there from Dan Campbell's bunch so far. Dak in a shotgun, nobody on his sides. 4-man rush. It's taken care of over the middle. He's got Dalton Schultz, the tight end, to the 31-yard line, first down.
Yep, you're right. He is Alabama. I don't know why I thought he was from Iowa also.
Yeah, he plays in Big Ten country now up in Minnesota. So a little bit of a nice run to the right side. Give Elliott 5 more yards. He's been sharp to start the game. Dak, not so much. Turn around again. Follow the fullback right up the middle. Big run for Zeke. And Zeke picks up another 12 yards and a first down. Cowboys. Semi Olunuwa, or however you say his last name, is the fullback. He had a nice block there up the middle. Dak, quick throw to the right side, trying to set up a little bit of a pick route there, but the defender was not fooled. That's Jeff Okudah, go Bucks, making the tackle there after just a 2-yard gain for Dalton Schultz. 2nd and 8 up the middle now. Zeke, another big first down run on 2nd and long, and he is absolutely balling here to start the game.
Sure is.
Trips to the left side. 2 receivers down to the right as well. Back to pass now. Just a 3-man rush. He'll fire it short to the right side. That's the rookie again, Jalen Tolbert. And Tolbert will be dragged down at the 4-yard line. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy for Nagy on Sports. We have simmed the entirety. Here's another quick RPO right side, and this time it succeeds. Michael Gallup for a first down. We simmed the entire 2022 season with all of the rookies, all of the free agents into the correct spots, and have ended up with these records, and now are simming through the playoffs. You can see the other playoff matchups here for round 1. The 2 bye teams are the Kansas City Chiefs and the very surprising San Francisco 49ers, who went 15-2 with Trey Lance at the helm the entire season. So kudos to Kyle Shanahan and his bunch for doing that. No, of course, no real surprise for the Chiefs being the number 1 seed in the AFC. What's more, our Browns started 0-4 and then dropped to 2-5 and then went on a 10-game win streak to win their division 12-5 and ended up as the number 2 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, it was a wild run for sure.
Powered primarily by the incredible defense. Okay, more first downs coming here for the Cowboys, working their way down the field. Dak back to pass again. Zeke stays in to help this time. A nice little play by Tolbert coming back to it. They're going to give him net gain of a yard because it didn't come backwards on his own accord before turning back up the field, so no real gain there. Prescott, left side, end zone, tipped away. Good coverage there by the defender as he threw it up. Michael Gallup tried to make a beautiful one-handed catch, incomplete though.
Yeah, it was really well done by the defender, able to get a hand in there, just able to affect the play.
3rd and 10, he had Schultz open, he missed him. Like he had Tolbert open in the end zone too, and he missed everybody, and so that will bring on Chris Nagar, the kicker. Of course, spent a little time with the Browns last season as well.
think that one was pressure induced on the miss. So certainly a big factor where we end up with 3 points here instead of a potential touchdown, because he did have some targets, but Dak unable to hit them through the pressure.
Yep, that's it. There's the Lion Cub defense comes up again. Rick, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. I haven't heard Kit's specific thoughts on it, but although I can guess them, that I don't think either of us are particularly worried that Winfrey won't be signed, right? I mean, his salary is slotted as a 4th-round pick or whatever. So I'm sure they're just working on some language or some incentives or something. It's not like he's holding out for more money. Like, you're going to get what you're going to get. So I can't imagine it drags on long, no.
No. Yeah, it'll happen. I would expect probably when he returns for training camp sometime around that that time period here in a few weeks.
Remember the rookies report, what, 2 or 3 days before the veterans do?
Yeah, I think that's like on Tuesday.
Maybe like this week. Yeah, this will say pretty soon.
It's very soon. So either way, I would not be surprised at all to see that come out very quickly here.
Another nice first down run for DeAndre Swift, who's had a good first half as well. Motion coming from the slot. They fake it to him. That was Amon-Ra. They're going to give it to Swift, and he'll get bullied in the backfield immediately by Leighton Vander Esch. Good tackle for loss there. Bold prediction from Wendell. I would say no unless there's an injury. I still think they think that they're fine with what they've got. Long out route. They've got a first down and more, and then pushed out of bounds as Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 47. First down, Lions. As Wendell talking about Ndamukong Suh being a Brown by the end of training camp.
I think that's very doubtful.
For those of us who are maybe just listening and not looking at the chat. Left side throw, caught rookie Jamison Williams near another first down, and they'll give him the first down there. Lions with another nice drive cooking here. Goff's been sharp to start the game. Quick little throw by two Hawkinson will get tackled right away. Sorry, Kit.
I was going to say, to be honest, I think the much more likely if there's going to be a free agent signing of a D tackle, it's going to be Sheldon Richardson, not Ndamukong Suh.
Here's Williams, the rookie from Alabama, breaks one tackle and he'll go down at the 21-yard line. A little skinny poster, a little high slant. Either way, it's a first down. Jamison Williams. Go Bucks. We can claim him. Absolutely was developed here.
That's right.
Same way we claim Joe Burrow. Across the middle, caught again. DJ Chark, do. First down to the 5. Goff's got 200 yards here in the first half, and they're knocking on the door again. First and goal. Solid half of football for Jared Goff so far.
Absolutely.
Turn around, a nice little cross block there, a little split zone look, and 4 yards is the carry for Swift, who almost has 50 in the half. They'll spread them out, shotgun, 8-man box for the Cowboys. They're not buying it. Dangerous game to play. They blitz everybody wide open, out of the backfield to DeAndre Swift, and Goff to Swift for a touchdown, Lions.
Yep, and that's really too easy there for the Lions. They drew up a little blitz beater out to the perimeter, and of course when Dallas brought the blitz, the Lions knew they had them because the ball was out of the hands very quickly, and Swift was right there with no one on him, pretty much uncontested into the end zone.
10-play, 85-yard drive for the Detroit Lions, and they go up 17-3 here, and the home fans are frothy in Detroit. 2 minutes and some change as the rookie Tolbert's going to get drilled at the 16. Bad choice to bring it out, and he'll be brought down hard by that special teams gunner.
Yeah, nice kick coverage there. He was alone and unafraid down there, but a very nice solo tackle in space and bringing him down at the 16 with a nice form tackle.
Zeke right up the middle, and Levi O gets some Onaru. Well, I can't ever say his name without looking at it. Levi O. They've got a couple. The defense, unfortunately, has a couple of those guys.
Hey, Kevin, welcome in. Go Browns.
For the Lions. Hi, Kevin. 2nd and 9 now. Dak is there under the 2-minute warning. Assume they'll go to the air. They will. Firing at right side. Schultz at the first down marker, and he'll be brought down by Alex Anzalone.
So, Rick, I think Tack is probably even more likely than Sheldon Richardson. I'd give Sheldon Richardson maybe 20-30% chance. I don't think they're really looking to sign a free agent necessarily, although of all the guys, I think they like Sheldon Richardson's leadership specifically, and because he was with the Browns previously and they know what he gives them. But Tack, I think, gives them...
right side, it's going to be picked! The 40, up past the 40, breaking tackles to the 50-yard line. Tracy Walker the third. The fifth-year safety out of Louisiana Lafayette with a big pick as he got hit as he threw. Yep, Charles Harris providing the pressure.
Pressure created again as it was just underthrown as he didn't have his full throwing motion to work with because of the pressure. Left it short, and safety was right there to collect.
Absolutely. Another chance for a big score and a big leader here. Welcome in, Hut. Good to see you again. And yeah, I read somewhere too that because of the lateness of his injury, that he wouldn't even be back till probably middle of the season. He could be like a nice little stash him late.
Yep.
As the ball's out this time, and it's going to be picked up very fortunately by the right guard Vaitai, but that could have given the ball right back to the Cowboys, and the Lions will go ahead and call timeout.
Yep, sure could have. Anyway, so no, I would expect that Tack, again, yes, exactly what you're saying, he will come back late because of the nature and the time of that injury. And then because of that, yes, it's a stashed player that, that D-line over the season, as we've seen, they start to wear down. Mm-hmm. So bringing in some fresh blood out there on the perimeter is certainly, especially a high motor guy like Tack, is just what, especially if we're in a position where we are in a good spot to make a run to get that playoffs going for us. Then that's certainly something I think they would very much consider doing. I think there's interest on both sides. I think both sides are very comfortable with what it would be. Plus, it would be a relatively cheap deal they'd have to make because I think that's not only is their interest on their side, but he wants to be there.
For sure. He sees it as a place where he can be successful, like many of these other players. Dak's going to throw that one short. So no harm for the pick that time as the strip sack pushes the Lions way back. We're going to get one more play here. Dak snapping it with 2 seconds left. He's going to chuck it deep to left side. Single coverage, CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb actually knocks it out of the hands of Arumarawe. And that's going to do it. 0-0 here, end of the first half. It has been all Detroit up 17-3 here so far. Lone bright spot has been about 50 yards on the ground for Ezekiel Elliott. So let's flip it over and kick it off here. Cowboys set to receive the second half kick. Again, you're joining Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy. We are Nagy on Sports with our live original commentary, full 15-minute quarters here, simulated at an all Madden level. I actually went back to pretty much the right out of the box sliders with a little bit of adjustment to some penalties. But other than that, we've been rocking the last, 12 to 15 weeks with the original sliders, and it has looked the most realistic as it has, certainly in this version of the games, somewhat ironically, to go back to the out-of-the-box settings. Mm-hmm. Another nice run left side for Zeke Elliott. He'll get near a first down, stretch that left arm out near the line, 2nd and inches, but we do appreciate everybody being on with us. We appreciate all of our subscribers, 790 last time I checked. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that as we continue to push for 1,000. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, or if you have alternate accounts that have YouTube channels, we will take a sub from all of them. But we really appreciate that for sure as we continue to make that push. And if you haven't yet joined the Discord, I think we're up to like 58 or 59 people on the Discord, which is awesome. A chance to chat with us between sim games about all things NFL, but certainly the Browns. A chance to vote on various things like games of the week to be played. And again, Kit and I are going to have a pretty important vote coming up on what do you want us to do after this sim season is over, kind of before the new game arrives. And then also, maybe most importantly, you find out in advance of when we are going to start simulating so that you are not reliant on YouTube's notification system entirely, which we know at times can be a little bit tardy with its announcements. Zeke now in the zone. I'm not sure what his X factor is, but he's in the zone. He picks up 3 more there up the middle as he's up to 72 yards rushing. Again, the lone bright spot of the team has been number 21, Prescott firing right side, knocked away. Good coverage there again. Michael Gallup, the intended receiver. And that one's going to be knocked away. 3rd and 7 here. Prescott needs to show up here in this second half if they want a prayer. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike to the rookie Tolbert. First down to the 40-yard line, being covered by the free safety, Deshaun Elliott there, former Baltimore Raven, right in your middle of your screen.
Yep. So if I had to kind of put a bow on that last discussion at the end of the half there and handicap those 3 players that were mentioned, I'd put less than 1% chance on Ndamukong Suh, 20 to 30% chance that we'll end up with Sheldon Richardson as a free agency signing at the D-tackle room, and then for Tack McKinley, I'd put that one higher, more like 70-75%.
Oh wow, okay, that much. 2nd and 6, Prescott moving, wiggling, running, pressure coming, and he'll just fire it out of bounds. Felt the pressure. Charles Harris, the outside linebacker, was coming, number 53. He was the one that forced that interception late in the first half. 3rd and 6. Back to pass, Prescott feeling the pressure, firing a deep left side, back of the end zone, jump ball, and CeeDee Lamb can't bring it in, incomplete, and that will bring in Chris Nagar here for a 52-yard field goal. Wendell, that's what you want us to make Brian Sipe and put him in as the starting quarterback. While we wait for Watson's, whatever his suspension is, if any, we put Brian Sipe in as quarterback. But Brian Sipe now is like a 55-year-old man. Or however old he is, probably older than that.
Right? He's got to be older than that.
Gotta be like our parents' age. All right.
I mean, he was pre-Kosar, so
so yeah, I mean he's probably like, so yeah, if he was he 25? Was he 28? So yeah, he could be about 60. 2nd and 7 coming up here. 11:16 to go, rather 10:56 to go. 17-6 with the lead and the football now up the middle. DeAndre Swift, and he'll get ripped down. Nice little gain of 4 for Swift up the middle. He's got 12 carries, giving him 57 yards. That's right. He throws his walker to the crowd and throws the winning touchdown. It was the second quarterback walker reference we've had today as well. Somebody mentioned Tom Brady with a walker playing at 70 years old. Firing it deep to Jamison Williams. Unfortunately, Goff doesn't have enough arm. We know Williams has got the speed. That turns into a jump ball, and it's incomplete, and they'll have to punt the football away.
So Brian Sipe is 72 years old, our parents' age.
My.
Yeah.
So maybe when he was in his heyday, he was not 25. He was like 35.
He played for the Cleveland Browns between 72 and 83.
83.
Yeah,
so.
And he was
well, let's say we're both 40, and we were born in 82. So yeah, well, how old was he when we were born? That'll make it easy.
Yeah.
30. Sounds like he was about 32.
Yeah.
All right, throw it to Zeke out of the backfield. Stiff arm for Okwara for Zeke. Fighting hard. That's actually going to net him the first down. So Zeke feels kind of like the only one really kind of trying on the offensive side of the ball here. Another big run up the middle, following that fullback semi right down Broadway. Another 9 yards. 2nd and short. Mike Hughes coming over from the Chiefs, I believe, in free agency was Mike Hughes. 2nd and 1. Pulling guard is Zach Martin. Big hole up the middle again. Zeke Elliott fighting for more yards. Give him 16 more, and that's over 100 on the day. Still with more than 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pretty sweet stiff arm here. Just sit down. The rookie Tyler Smith there, 56, coming to try to help out as well. Looks like his body's too big for his head. Hey, John, welcome in. Oh, that was me. Fellergood talking about Tom Brady being 70 and playing with a walker. More nice little cuts and jukes and zigs and zags, and Elliott continues to shine. Tough running there for 2 yards. Just feel content to feed him the ball. Here he is again, left side, runs through a nice little hole, picks up 4 more. 3rd and 3. Back to pass, quick little out route. He's got his man Gallup, 20, up towards the 15. First down, Cowboys to the 16-yard line. Michael Gallup, the rookie Kirby Joseph, a safety out of Illinois, over there to make the tackle. I know, can't wait. Can't wait for the real thing. Can't wait for the Browns and Jags tonight. Big game. Gonna bring that one to you tonight in prime time. Little false start, not a field goal. Madden, don't start getting glitchy on me. Could lead to the fake punt of death. Trips to the left side. Gonna give it up the middle. Whoop, little option keeper for Prescott. 20, 15. He'll go back to the middle instead of staying to the right. Still musters 10 yards out of it, but thought he might have had a touchdown if he kept going towards the pylon.
Yeah, this is where this defense has been so good here in the red zone, so let's see what they do here.
Zeke up the middle into the bevy of blue jerseys. He'll get maybe a yard. 3rd and 3. 12 sacks and 3 picks. Is that what you're predicting for the Browns defense tonight, or are you recounting stats from before? Prescott fires right side, picked again! Picked in the end zone, and he'll take an E. There's Mike Hughes, the 3rd pick of the day for Prescott. And he just threw it right to him. Gallup wasn't even close to being open.
Nope, I don't think he saw him there, and an unfortunate oversight because Hughes was in a great position to come away with that. These Lion Cub defense really showing out here, especially in the red zone. That is the 3rd red zone attempt for Dallas that has been stymied by this defense.
Yes, this young defense playing their collective hind ends off so far, which has been awesome to see for Dan Campbell's unit. Again, and their defensive coordinator, good old Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn back when he was a cornerback for the New England Patriots. 2nd and 8 now. Play action up the middle. Now he'll fire over the middle. He's got Hockenson wide open, 50 to the 45, and into Cowboy territory to the 41. Hawk gets all the way down into Cowboy territory. He continues to be sharp, does TJ Hockenson. Now 7 catches, 66 yards for Hockenson. Give it up the middle this time. A pulling guard is Vaitai. Has nobody to block, unfortunately, and Swift will pay the price, getting knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Damon Clark, rookie linebacker out of LSU. Thought he was going to have to medically retire. If you remember, he had a little heart condition they found at the combine, but instead of retiring, they opted to be able to fix it. Oh, ball pops out. It's up in the air, spinning around, and it's picked up by the Cowboys. Tristan Hill falls on it. It sure looked like he was trying to throw the ball, but it does pop straight up, and I don't see that arm come forward. Ooh. It's going to be close.
Yeah, and with as many Lions as you had there, you wanted not... Yeah. I mean, you thought the singular Dallas Cowboy in the mix wouldn't have a shot at it, but he does manage to come away with it at the bottom of the pile.
And no booth review, so a big turnover as the Lions, 7 points in that drive, may have just ended it. Pass rush from the left side, nobody blocks Hutchinson! And the number 2 overall pick gets home in a big way. Aiden Hutchinson with a big sack. Yeah, nobody blocked him.
Can't leave him alone. He is way too dangerous out on the perimeter. If he's got a straight shot to Dak Prescott, look out.
Second and 17, a little swing pass to Dalton Schultz on the right side. Nets a few yards. No, I didn't hear about the power outage at the Central Michigan Library, John. Telling jokes on the channel. Third and 11, Prescott, back to pass. Big throw, back of the end zone, he had him! The defender kind of gave up, and Gallup had him wide open and couldn't get it in.
Yeah, it was interesting because the body control on that was not what you would expect from Gallup. He kind of tried to catch it by his right hip rather than going and high pointing it. I think he was worried about his feet, but I'm not sure he would have had his feet in bounds anyway. It was just really all around. It was kind of weird.
It was weird. Are you actually telling me a real story, or is this a joke? 30 students were stuck on the escalator for 3 hours?
How do you get stuck on an escalator? Don't you
Yeah, I
just
was
use them
going to
as
say,
stairs?
don't just use them as stairs.
Or is that a commentary on their overall intelligence?
Yeah, I heard some of that too. Oh, this is a Michigan joke. Okay. Okay, so they got stuck on the escalator. I see. I couldn't tell. I was like, wait a minute, are you just telling us like a news story that happened? Wendell, I saw some stuff about that too, because the governor came out yesterday, and maybe Kit knows more about it as a California resident, because I think as the governor of California, he actually holds some sort of position of power for the California state schools. So he was all up in arms about UCLA or whatever. He obviously can't do crap about USC, but he was like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr. I wish you would have told me." Or I don't know, something. I think it's going to happen, but I'm sure people will piss and moan all the way out the door.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it will happen. Regardless, there's way too much sway there, especially with that TV deal they're going to get into. The part that surprised me is Notre Dame. That's shocking to me. And really, the Big Ten needs to say, well, you're going to be your one and only good deal chance. Take it or leave it. And Notre Dame would be, because realistically, the Big Ten doesn't need Notre Dame. Notre Dame needs the Big Ten, and absolutely not the other way around.
Zeke goes to the left side here as we tick down to the end of the third quarter. 17-6 here, and in fact, this one's going to tick all the way to 0. So 17-6, Cowboys driving again. Can they punch it in and make this a game, or will the Detroit Lions head to the NFC divisional playoff round? 5 wide for Dak, including Zeke, and he'll fire it to Zeke on the left side. Zeke's been in the zone for the better part of a quarter now, and he's got another nice catch there for a first down. But again, it has been the Ezekiel Elliott show, and the rest of the Cowboys struggling. Left side, big hole, Zeke, 40 to the 45 to the 50. Elliott turns the corner, 40, and through midfield to the 36-yard line. He's up to 146 yards on the afternoon.
He's really been the workhorse for this offense, keeping it going and keeping them in this. But the problem is they seem to continue to get into the red zone, but unable to capitalize once in the red zone. This defense very much with the bend but don't break philosophy,
yes.
And they've been doing a great job of that.
Well, Prescott keeps throwing him the football.
That also.
Those three interceptions looming extremely large here as we're trickling down towards the end of the football game. Dak's going to step up in the pocket, hit from behind by Charles Harris. They'll call that a sack for Charles Harris, outside linebacker, pass rusher here in this scheme, and he gets home. 3rd and 9 now.
I love the fact that Harris never gave up on that play. He was determined to come back and make the play after not having made the best rush angle.
3rd and 9, they throw short to Schultz, and he's going to barely get past the line of scrimmage. He'll get the yard back that Dak lost on the sack, and at 4th and 8, they're going to trot the field goal kicking team back out onto the field. Chris Nagar onto the field. He'll kick it. It's up, and it doinks off the right upright. Nagar can't kick it through, and that's a turnover in good field position for the Lions now with a momentum burst and a chance to rip this thing wide open.
Right, and I'm actually kind of surprised they went for a field goal there. I almost feel like that was a better position to go for it, especially with the scoreline as it is.
Indeed, big throw, double coverage, caught, but then tipped and almost picked. They went for Chark in the middle of 2 defenders, and then Trayvon Diggs, again, one of the best interceptors of the football in the NFL, drops the tip.
Yeah, it would have been just a long arm punt.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. Hawkinson, a little out route to the 46 of Dallas, and a first down, Lions. I mean, I'm not sure if it's going to matter, Fellegren. He could be in the zone and be as great as they want, but if they can't score,
that's right,
and they refuse to give him the ball on those, or they can't get down to 3rd and 1s or whatever, so they're throwing a bunch. First down again. That was DJ Chark, by the way. Motion coming from Swift. Goff now throws over the middle. Bobbled and picked! It's picked off in the middle! It's Wilson, the safety. And somehow two Lions ran the same route and kind of bumped into each other. There's that two drag routes right into each other. Look at this. Watch 82 and Jamison Williams kind of bump into each other. And that ball ends up in the arms of the safety, Donovan Wilson. Pick for Goff.
Yep,
wow.
And that's why I hate that cross over the middle like that, the way that's ran here in Madden, because one man trying to make an adjustment to where the ball is, the other man just running his route. They collide, lose focus on where the ball is, and then the defender ends up with an interception because that was just poorly executed.
Indeed. Speaking of two receivers in the same spot, that one's a little bit more natural. Zeke had turned around, and there was a slant coming from the other direction, but both players in the same spot, and neither of them catch it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 here, down to 10:47 to go. Zeke Elliott still in the zone from his running back position. He has been sensational. The rest of the offense has been poor. Starting with Dak Prescott, there you can see 23 of 35 for $166 and 3 interceptions is woeful. That is bad. 3rd and 1, and they do put it in the hands of Zeke, and he delivers. Aleem McNeil, the defensive tackle, makes the tackle, but a first down is achieved for Zeke Elliott. We're under 10 to play now. They got to go, gang. You're down 11. That's 2 scores by my math. Prescott fires left side. This time he's got his man. That's Schultz near another first down. Call it actually just 5 yards. I guess it was a pretty deep drop for Prescott. 2nd and 5. Yeah, you're right, Filligan. They do that a lot. There are lots of routes where they're running into each other, which obviously in real life you would assume would not happen because, they have eyeballs and stuff.
Well, that and they scheme it up better than that. They're not going to intentionally drive routes into the same area, especially at the intended reception point. I mean, that's silly.
Big scramble here for Dak, and he'll get all the way down to the 24. Give him 20 on that scramble. And wisely sliding down as well. Malcolm Rodriguez, rookie linebacker, was over there to touch him down. 1st and 10 now from the 24, and they've got to get themselves in the end zone. Prescott firing left side. Another first down throw and catch. He's got CeeDee Lamb. First down to the 11 for the Cowboys. Can they finally punch one in?
Well, it feels like they've got the defense a little bit on their heels right now, so now's the time to strike if they're going to.
Dak doesn't see anything he likes. He's going to run. 10. 5, slide down at the 6-yard line, technically is where he started the slide. 2nd and 4. You see they can still get a first down at about the 1-yard line here. Prescott in a shotgun. Zeke on his left hip. Prescott back to pass. Lions rush forward. Left side, knocked away, went for Schultz. An incomplete. 3rd and 4. This is a little nervy time here for the Cowboys fans. Blitz coming. Look at Zeke pick it up on Okuda. A little Buckeye on Buckeye crime. And then the ball's out and it's fumbled. And picked up by Zach Martin. And they're still going to be able to settle for a long field goal here if they choose. As that ball came out and Johnny on the spot, Zach Martin able to pick it up. But that's going to push them way back to the 17. And a 4th and 16 from there. They're going to opt to bring Nagar in and try to get this thing down to 1 score, which they do. Of course, the 2-point conversion now a requirement. But more importantly, you've got to stop this Detroit offense once more. 6 minutes going to be on the clock here once Jamison Williams returns this kick, unless he returns it further, which he does not, because that doesn't happen in Madden.
No. But
it'd be nice to just have like a couple of punt returns or kick returns go. Like that's part of football, man.
It is, and we expect that for the Browns with Jakeem Grant. That's why they got him.
Yes.
But no. I think there's definitely going to be more fireworks in real football than what has sadly not been the case for Madden.
Yeah, that would be a nice upgrade to the game to have occasionally get one done. Pressure coming. Watch out! Doink off the helmet as he tried to throw it away before he got hit. It bounced off the defensive lineman's helmet. Pressure coming there from the middle from Ozigawa.
Yeah, and if I'm the Lions here, I'm looking for a heavy dose of DeAndre Swift and getting that clock running. That's your biggest friend right now. 2nd and
10 over the middle. That's the rookie tight end, James Mitchell. And Mitchell will pick up 9.5, setting up a big 3rd and inches here. If they convert, this is big time Quick little slant right side, actually more of like a slant, and then he stopped the route. DJ Chark, and Brunna Trevin Diggs. And a good catch there, his 6th of the day for Chark. First down Lions, and this clock's going to get under 5 before the next snap.
Yep, just a tight little hitch out on the outside, 5 yards and back in, just enough for the first down.
Yep, started it out, made it look like a slant, and then stopped the route. Beautiful play call there. 2nd and 6 after DeAndre Swift, so the Lions listening to Kit's suggestion here. Swift angling, spinning, getting through the hole, and he'll pick up a hard-earned 3 yards there. 3rd and 4, and the clock runs. That's all right, John. I just didn't want you to think I didn't think it was funny. I just lost a little bit of its flair. Across the middle. Plus, when you said Central Michigan, I thought you were actually talking about the college Central Michigan. So I was like, okay, what's this have to do with Ohio State? You meant like, oh, the main Michigan library, the Central Michigan Library. Little throw to the right side to Hawkinson, but it's going to be short, and they're going to punt. So the Cowboys defense does their job. You're going to give the football back to Dak with about 3 minutes, 3 timeouts, and he's got to get a touchdown plus a 2-point conversion. Where are they going to start it from? They're going to start it from their own 8-yard line. Good punt for Jack Fox.
Yep, and that's going to be a tall ask here. That's a beautiful job by the special teams here to pin them back inside of the 10. And now Dak Prescott's got a long field ahead of him to go,
yep.
and he's got to not only get it in for a touchdown, but he's also got to make sure that they have a play ready to go for the 2-point conversion as well.
Indeed. First play of this drive, right side. He's got Schultz. Looked like it kind of bobbled and maybe came out for a second, but Schultz able to snag it back in, 8 yards. 2nd and 2, up to the 16-yard line. Prescott, little slant, right side. He sees it. He finds it to Gallup. Kind of threw it behind him so he didn't get decked by the cornerback, but that's going to be a completion for a first down up to the 26. So far, so good. 2-minute warning still coming. They'll get a free stoppage of the clock at that point, of course. Blitz coming around the outside. Can Prescott get rid of it? He does. Over the middle. Caught! That's the rookie, Jalen Tolbert, to the 33, and we reached the 2-minute warning. Hold on to your hats, folks.
Yeah, they're driving.
It's gonna be a pretty wild 2 minutes here.
Yeah, they're driving, but keep in mind, they've been a little bit fast and loose with this football so far, so they've got to avoid the turnovers if they're going to have a chance.
Yeah, they're going to set up screen to the left side, but Zeke kind of gets held up at the line, and then they're going to sack him back to the 25. Can't have that, and they're going to go ahead and wisely call the timeout. Didn't want to let that go any further. Big 3rd and 11 here. Still plenty of time. They've used one of their timeouts now. Prescott, blitz right up the middle. Hit as he throws. Caught over the middle. First down. Michael Gallup to the 44. And they'll hurry up to the line. Prescott again. Quick little drag. Across the middle again. 2. Michael Gallup. He'll get another 9 yards, nearing a first down. Back to pass again. Prescott firing open. He's got Schultz. Rodriguez not the best in coverage, much better run stopper, and he can't stay with Schultz. And now the Cowboys into Lion territory. 1st and 10. What's going to happen? Back to pass. He'll fire. Left side. There's 3 Lions and no Cowboys. Intercepted by Jeff Okudah, and that's going to be the ball game.
Yeah, fast and loose. There it is. He just threw it to the wrong spot entirely. I don't know if he misread what his receiver was going to do, but it was a throw to the outside. I think his receiver, Tolbert, had cut inside, and there's 3 Lions in your screen and no Dallas Cowboys, and that is going to do it.
Kind of reminds me a little bit, not obviously exactly the same, but that Justin Fields to Chris Olave where he thought he was going to cut the other way in that Clemson game.
Yep,
and
he
threw
exactly
the pick. He threw the pick wide open to the guy, and they were both so mad about it. And then we rolled them the next year.
Yep.
All right, well that's going to do it. Game, set, and match. You can call it an upset if you want, Wendell. The records would say that it's a bit of an upset. But the Lions did, of course, have home field, so they're going on. The Detroit Lions live to play another day. They will continue on into the divisional round of the playoffs. Who they play is yet to be determined here. We've got one more NFC playoff game, and that is the Atlanta Falcons at the New York Giants. So it'll either be the winner of that game, Tampa Bay, or San Francisco waiting for these Detroit Lions.
Yep. When we talked about it at the beginning, we've got, an up-and-coming team, a roster that's finally getting, crafted in a way that makes sense and is likely to have, some success going forward. And then certainly could see them being very frisky and with potential to make a playoff appearance potentially. And then another roster which kind of seems to be a bit more in the sunset mode as their window of opportunity is very quickly looking to close.
Dak today, 32 of 46 for 266 and 4 interceptions. That is just not good. Zeke Elliott, 23 for 151. Dak with 3 for 36. So again, Zeke was very, very good today, and they couldn't do anything about it. The rookie, Jalen Tolbert, 9 for 64. Dalton Schultz, 8 for 59. Gallup, 6 for 62. CeeDee Lamb, 5 for 52. And Zeke, 4 for 29 in terms of receiving today. On the defensive side of the ball, leading tackler, of course, Leighton Vander Esch, no surprise there. Trevon Diggs, Jaron Kearse as well. Sacks today, Osa Odigizua from UCLA, last year's rookie, gets 2.5 for Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. The one interception for the Cowboys defense was safety Donovan Wilson. For the winning Lions, Jared Goff, 27 of 35. Appreciate that, Rick. Thank you, and appreciate that, Fellow Green. Glad you were able to catch a couple live today. Again, we'll bring you the Browns and Jaguars live in prime time this evening. Stay tuned to the Discord for the exact time, but I would guess sometime in the 8 to 9 p.m. range Eastern Standard Time. But we'll let you know for sure. 280 through the air, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Swift averaged 4.1 a clip, 18 for 74. Pretty much the only one other than Jamar Jefferson who had the 1 4-yard touchdown run. TJ Hawkinson, 9 catches, 81 yards. DJ Chark, 6 for 78. Swift had the touchdown catch, 4 for 17 for him. Jamison Williams, a rookie, 4 for 46. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 3 for 48. Defensively speaking, led by Alex Anzalone with his 14 tackles, Deshaun Elliott with 10, 8 for Walker and 8 for Okudah. Sacking of Dak Prescott, 2 for Charles Harris. We talked about him. Aiden Hutchinson had 1.5. Romeo Okwara with 1. And then Levi O had the other half to Hutchinson's sack. Walker, Oruwariwe, Hughes, and Okudah with the 4 picks today. Defense played great. 17-9 is the final score. Appreciate everybody being on with us. Thanks so much to our subscribers. You guys are the best. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, we'd love for you to do that as well. And again, if you'd like to join the Discord so that you can know exactly when that Browns-Jags game is going to start, I encourage you to use the invite link in the description of this and any of our other videos to do so. So we have finished the 3 Saturday playoff games. It's time for the 3 Sunday games. So again, you'll get Browns and Jaguars this evening. Then tomorrow I will do the Falcons and Giants, and then the Bills and the Chargers. There are the other 3 games that we will get to. Winner gets to play in the next round. Again, you can see the first round buys for the Chiefs and the 49ers as well. Appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best. Thanks, Kit, for being able to run home here this afternoon and call this one with me. Again, stay tuned for Browns and Jaguars sometime later this evening in prime time. And excited to bring that one to you, as it feels like it's been a little bit since we've seen the Browns with all these other games, non-games of the week to be played. So, all right, today we will say go Lions. They get the dub today. And as always,
go